To go with the foreign language theme tonight, I'm gonna read a poem that starts off in Navajo. This poem is called Ya Tey. Ya Tey, she Cortney yinashe, nabeske de nasha, shif hojone, gohwe lashadek ah. Hello, my name is Cortney. I'm from Nebraska. It is beautiful with me, which means I'm doing well. Go get me some coffee. These are the only phrases I remember from Navajo class in college. I'm sure I've gotten some of it wrong, and I've definitely mutilated the accent. The words are not mine. But there are many more things I remember from Navajo class. I remember being only one of a handful of Anglos, or Bilagana, in a room full of Diné students. I remember Lavinia from Eastern Europe asking us to call her by her Navajo name from a past life. Nashtanka, she said, as I shrank in embarrassment and horror, as if these people hadn't had enough claimed already. I remember being grateful the room was dark as our instructor told us about the importance of clans during the long walk of the Navajo, where the Diné were forced to leave their homes and march on foot to eastern New Mexico. I remember how the Navajo language has no cuss words. The worst thing you can call somebody is a ghost. I can think of much worse names to call European conquerors. Years later in law school, I learned about Oliphant versus Suquamish Indian tribe, decided in 1978, where the Supreme Court held that a tribe cannot prosecute non-Indians who commit rape, murder, theft, or any other crime on tribal land. 1955, the year Brown versus the Board of Education was decided, which we all know was the beginning of the end of segregation in schools. What you may not know is that same year, the Supreme Court ruled in Tehitton versus the United States that the Tehitton Indians were not entitled to just compensation for a Fifth Amendment taking of their land. When I tell people I specialized in Native American law, they inevitably say, "Oh, are you part?" As if I'm required to have indigenous blood to give a shit about genocide on American soil. 10 out of 10 Americans know that 6 million Jews died during the Holocaust. I bet that not even 1 in 10 knows that Hitler closely studied the concentration camps the Navajo were forced to live in. And so, when my Navajo friend Rachel receives a prayer from a Christian Lakota man and cries because she didn't know she could be both Christian and Navajo. When I see the circle of life moving like a river through a powwow in a casino parking lot. When I hear the drums pounding on stage at the Native American Arts and Crafts Fair like a heartbeat inside the core of the earth herself, I weep, not only for what is lost, but what survives in a world that wants to steal the art and the jewelry and the spirituality and the land of a people, but crush their souls with tear gas and water hoses. And so I say, Ahyehe, thank you for inviting me into your world in Navajo class. Ahyehe.